It is the Mike Show. It's the Tuesday edition, and Megan not here.
Megan not here.
Yeah, Megan not here.
Megan's doing busy, good things.
Yes,
I'm sure.
Absolutely. But we do have guests for our segment with Share Greater Lynchburg and the Greater Lynchburg Community Foundation. We've got Dawn and Tracy joining us from the Lynchburg City Schools Education Foundation. Hi.
Hi. Hello.
Hi. How is everybody doing?
Great. Yeah. We're tired.
Now,
we should be relaxing during the summer, but we're busy.
And I was going to say, it's summertime. How's your summer going? But you guys never rest.
We don't.
The kids get off school, and believe it or not, and I'll emphasize with sound, children, school is right around the corner. Yeah, and sorry, it's less than what? How many weeks? 3 weeks? 4 weeks?
I think it's 4 weeks.
Something
weeks
like that.
Days. 4 weeks and some change.
I think it's the 17th of August.
Yeah.
It seems like it's earlier every year.
It does. It really does.
It's weird.
So tell us what Lynchburg City Schools Education Foundation is and what it is that you do, and then we'll talk about an upcoming project that you're working on.
So I'll start by talking about the Education Foundation. We're founded in 1985. The Education Foundation was started solely to help stand in the gap between public revenues for Lynchburg City Schools, essentially what's paid for in the school budget through tax dollars, federal, state, and local, and what is not. And the Education Foundation raises money, all private donations through individuals and grants and corporate donors, to help offset those needs and that aren't part of the regular school budget. And we have tremendous programs that have been in existence for decades. One, we do classroom innovation grants. Now, we just renamed them classroom impact grants, where we've been 30 plus years of providing grants to teachers of really cool things they can do in the classroom. So we raise money for that and they implement those. And we have scholarships for kids. We do basic needs as well. That's one of our newer programs that we do. And one of our biggest programs is our Tools for Schools warehouse, which is where teachers get to shop for no cost school supplies that they can shop for and for their classroom, which is really great.
Okay.
And so talk more about that?
And one would think that all of this would come out of the school budget, but it doesn't. It just there's always a shortfall.
Yeah, we always talk, kind of jointly communicate that message with Lynchburg City Schools. There's a lot of money, but it's never enough. The needs always outnumber the dollars that are available. So,
and there are still teachers that take money out of their own pockets to get supplies and to, teachers are so committed to their students that they will actually do that. And this helps them have to do that a little less, maybe.
Absolutely. Well, tell us about the warehouse, because I understand this thing is just packed full of stuff that teachers can use for the classrooms, and you guys need things too. There's folks can donate items. Can they still donate used items?
Yep, I'm going to pass that to our director of operations and the boss of the warehouse, Tracy Baker.
Boss of the warehouse.
I recently saw some pictures when the warehouse first opened in 1999. It was initially a project of the Junior League, which was, I didn't know that until I read that article. But I've been doing this for approximately 10 years now, and we have supplies that we buy with money that the foundation gives us for our budget. We take donations from anybody. Over the summer, right now, I've been processing things that have come from like teachers who are retiring and they're cleaning out their classrooms. They send it over to me and I put it out so that the teachers who are coming in this year can select those gently used items. We have brand new school supplies, all sorts of places we get donations from. Recently, a retired teacher gave me 3 boxes of posters.
Okay.
I spent 2 days hanging just hundreds of posters, and they're all great. And
yeah, so
really
we take
excited.
Used and brand new school supplies because
Okay.
we recycle, reuse, repurpose.
Yep.
So if I've got a bunch of boxes of crayons that my kids don't even mess with anymore, I can just give them to you.
Yes.
Okay.
And things you wouldn't think of.
Yeah.
I recently took a carload of games.
Okay.
A friend of mine had a yard sale.
Yeah.
And she had a
Oh,
lot
yeah,
of games
that's
left
nice.
over. And indoor recess, stuff
Yeah.
like that. The
Yeah.
teachers need games and puzzles.
One of my favorites was when Moore and Giles, I love to call our sponsors too, Moore and Giles donated scraps of leather to us, and the
Okay.
teachers went crazy for them. They're
Oh,
like,
sure.
Wow.
yeah. So
That's
kind
great.
I know.
Well, I
Fabric,
love
sewing
that.
things, sewing machines,
Yeah.
ironing boards. I give away
So
all
just
that
don't think
stuff.
of crayons and pencils and
Right.
stuff.
Yeah.
We
Like little area rugs and things like that,
Things like
I
that.
suppose.
Teachers are very creative, and they
Interesting.
can come up with all
Sure.
sorts of ideas. You know, I got some cable ties once. I'm like, what? Those things were flying out the door. And tape, any kind of tape you can imagine.
Sure.
Yeah.
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 Wow.
All right. So paste. Bill, don't eat it.
taste. And I think it's
Not-
also important
not
to
edible.
mention that this warehouse, it is closed to the public. This is something that's only available to teachers
Yeah.
to shop during certain days, and it is something that Lynchburg City Schools actually lets us use a portion of their facilities and maintenance warehouse. So
Okay.
it's a great partnership with Lynchburg City Schools. It's not our own building. Once
Yeah.
again,
Wow.
we couldn't function without the help from Lynchburg City Schools.
Yeah.
So
providing
does
the
a
space.
teacher have a special ID or something that proves that they teach, or how does that work?
They usually wear their
Honor
IDs
system.
when they come.
Oh, okay.
So, we don't put a lot of publicity out about the shopping days. I just send that just to the teachers.
Yeah.
And so
And there's
nobody-
only certain days where they can do that.
Well, the warehouse is a school building, and it's
Sure.
open during school building hours. The teachers are with kids, right?
Oh, right.
So they can't really come,
Right.
except on professional development days.
Yeah.
I'll announce that we'll be open. The other thing we do is we make sure everyone has equal access. We don't want to be open and just a small fraction of people are available to come.
Yeah.
We only do it when everybody can be invited.
Sure.
The rest of the time, I've created an online ordering tool, and they can order every single month. They can order whatever they need for their classroom because there are only 3 professional development days this whole school year.
Okay.
So we'll be open before school starts. We'll be open 3 days during the year, and the rest of the time we'll be dealing with online orders from the teachers and the
And they
guidance
can do that
counselors.
anytime. So 24/7, they can
Okay.
go middle of the night, place an order, and then the Tracy's
That's great.
volunteers get all it together, and then the facilities
Nice.
and maintenance warehouse.
There's not a
People deliver
delivery
it.
system yet, or is there? There is?
Yeah, the maintenance facility people, they're already making a trip to the schools.
So they'll take stuff to. That's
They-
fabulous.
Isn't it great?
It's
love
very
that.
efficient. And
This is as efficient as Santa's workshop.
And she is Santa because this was not in existence before Tracy implemented this.
well,
So it was something.
the online ordering is the thing I
Yes.
implemented.
Well, that's great,
Wow.
Tracy.
It's
great.
This is tremendous. Now, what about for kids that maybe are financially impacted and it's difficult for them to get school supplies? Because I know we get our checklist and all the things that we have to go and buy for our kids, and that can be a challenge regardless
Yeah.
of what your financial status is.
And I'll take that one too. So Tracy, in the beginning of, right before the end of school year, around March, Tracy communicates with every single counselor at every single school, including like pre-K,
Okay.
all the way up through
Wow.
the high schools. And they provide a list of how many things that they will need. And they work with parents and to ensure that if they need school supplies, they can provide those to the students, or the teachers will have them like hanging on the back of the desks or have them in their supply closets. So that's another initiative that's part of this warehouse. And it's our back to school program. So
That's great.
we always encourage, we get emails all the time that Tracy gets a parent that will email them about the warehouse, and she will say, communicate with your counselor because we ensure that every kid has school supplies when they arrive on the first day.
Absolutely. Well, that is tremendous. So now is the time. If you want to make donations, how do folks do that? How do they make donations of items, and do you take donations of cash?
I'll do the cash, you do the school supplies.
Okay.
On our website, we can donate directly to the Tools for Schools warehouse if you want to give cash. Cash is great. We love cash. For every $1 that people give us, we estimate we turn that into $26 worth of school supplies, even
Wow.
more sometimes. And then Tracy, you talk about the physical donations.
So, you can go to our website. There's a form you can fill out. I get a lot of contacts that way. I also have friends that I have known for years through PTO and such, and they'll just drop stuff off at my house. But mostly what happens is I follow up with these contacts that I get, and I arrange to meet them in the community or at the warehouse and get the stuff. But right now we have just launched a community-wide school supply drive. And on our social media accounts, I'm publicizing every site as I'm setting it up. We have a great poster, we have a box. We're leaving it until after school starts. So there'll be places throughout the community where if you see our poster or if you go looking for our sites that are listed both on our website and on our social media, you can drop off supplies. Looking for more sites, anybody who's interested can certainly make contact with us through our website.
And you can be an internal, we call them internal and external, public and private. So if you are a business that's just not open to the public or a church that would like to start a school supply drive and you don't have normal business hours, you can coordinate something within your organization and we will coordinate with them to provide a pickup. Or if you want to be a public drop-off site that's open normal hours, and the Greater Lynchburg Community Foundation is one of those. So
awesome.
we appreciate them being a downtown site. So.
Absolutely. Well, you can learn more about all these initiatives by visiting sharegreaterlynchburg.org. You can just type in Education Foundation in the search bar, and you'll find information about the Lynchburg City Schools Education Foundation. But what is your website directly?
LCSEdfoundation.org.
There you go.
Pretty
all
easy.
Right. We'll link that up too on this broadcast on our Facebook page at The Mike Show VA. So again, school right around the corner. You guys need a lot of stuff. These can be new items. These can be cash items. These can be gently used items. It can be a box of crayons with half the crayon gone. It's entire. They will find a use for it.
I throw it in a big bag with a bunch of other ones and give it to a lucky teacher.
There you go. So Lynchburg City Schools Education Foundation, guys, thank you so much for taking time and everything that you do to help ensure that our kids learn lots of stuff and are good or smarter.
Gooder and smarter.
They end up smarter than we are, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. It is The Mike Show. And again, we want to thank the Greater Lynchburg Community Foundation and Share Greater Lynchburg for helping to facilitate this particular segment. Learn more at lynchburgfoundation.org or sharegreaterlynchburg.org. And we'll link both of those up on this broadcast as well. Coming up, a little bit later on, we've got your audio vault. Stay tuned for that.